I'm trying to head out for a vacation to forget all that's happened to me, but I just can't help but see that creepy guy's face everywhere. What's going on, guys? It's your BFF Snowy Oreo 663 here, right now, and for day 26 of the Scare-A-Thon, we have a weird-ass one with Men from 2022. The final suggestion from my friend Mike on this list, and how do I feel about our relationship after this one? Yeah, that about sums it up. Just seeing the A24 logo in front of this lets you know what you're getting into. Weird-ass art house flicks, and I seriously doubt anything can top the freaky shit of this one. Might as well get started. I'll start with a brief synopsis, go into my thoughts, and then dive into spoiler territory with a full summary. You ready? Let's go. Harper is headed to a getaway cottage for a week to clear her head. Her abusive ex-husband recently removed himself from the census, and she's trying to work on herself to find joy in life again. She meets with the owner of the cottage, this overly friendly guy named Jeffrey.
Moving into the piano room. Do you play the piano?
No.
Who tells her that the neighborhood is nice and safe, and she shouldn't even worry about locking her door. Oh, hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Oh. Hey, Wild!
Snowy! Hey, okay. Have you gotten to the piano part yet?
I mean, yeah, but it's not really important, so I didn't mention it.
It's important because it's very relevant, because how could someone in an Airbnb who has a piano just go, nah, nah, nah?
Okay, well...
I don't remember how many keys it was. It's very important. You need to address this. If not, I'm addressing this for you.
Okay, well... Thanks for that. That was extremely irrelevant.
Anyway, so how's the video going?
Bad. Yeah? Really bad.
That's nice. That's very good. I'm very proud of you.
Well, that makes one of us.
Okay, well. Continue on. Bye.
Bye. I'm sure they're fine. Harper explores the area, getting freaked out by a figure in a nearby tunnel and calling her friend in a panic. Feeling more and more isolated, Harper struggles with her PTSD and has to face the horrors of new men trying to enter her life once again. This is such a bizarre film to talk about. It's clearly one of those more artsy, metaphorical films, which usually aren't my cup of tea. Maybe because I'm stupid as shit and often fail to pick up on subtle things, but whatever. I think for the first and especially middle act, this one is really scary. There's hardly any jump scares in this movie, instead relying on quiet fear and things happening in the background outside of Harper's view. And the sheer isolation of the place sinks into you so well. I like the sound design and cinematography especially. You can so easily smell the air of this environment, but you also find yourself shuddering at the slightly off noises mixed into the background. Really great stuff. I think the overall message is good, but in the metaphorical way it's presented, it makes it feel a little too much. There is nothing in this world that can prepare you for the final act of this movie. Whatever you're expecting, you're wrong. This has to be the top 3 weirdest film endings I have ever seen in my entire life. No contest. Now we're gonna get a little deeper into the plot and into some spoilers. There won't be a lot of non-spoiler talk in this video, by the way, since almost all of my thoughts have to do with the symbolic ending. But if you want to skip to just my rating, I guess, head to this time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. Harper finds a creepy, naked man outside the cottage, calling the police who come in and arrest him. She then heads out again and explores a church, having a flashback to what happened with her ex-husband. Essentially, she demanded a divorce, and he told her point blank that he would remove himself from the census if she did that, and it would all be her fault. When she yelled at him for guilting her, he struck her in the face, her kicking him out. He apparently then went up to the roof of the apartment building and fell off, dying. Harper has a freak-out session with the memories coming back to her, walking outside in a hazy state when she sees, what the fuck is that? This bad CGI abomination of a boy wants to play a game with her, but when she refuses, he gets really angry. The priest comes out and tells him to fuck off, sitting with Harper to comfort her. She tells him about what happened, and he essentially agrees with her ex, saying that if she had just heard him out, then he'd still be alive. Harper tells him to go fuck himself and heads to a local pub. While there, she meets up with a policeman who had arrested the naked weirdo earlier, him saying that they had to let the guy go since he technically didn't do anything illegal. I mean, he walked around naked, what? Other men nearby brush off the dude's actions, Harper getting uncomfortable and heading back to the cottage. She calls her friend and asks her to come over, her phone disconnecting before she's able to give the address. house. Outside, she sees the policeman standing there, and when she goes out to talk to him, he vanishes in a flash of light. Someone starts running at her and she barely manages to make it inside. Harper hides in the kitchen, hearing a window break and running to the hallway. The door opening to reveal Jeffrey, who asks her what's going on. He finds that the window was broken by a crow who hit it, indulging in her fear and shouting outside for anyone there to go away. He then vanishes in a flash of light too, replaced by the naked guy, this time covered in more green shit. Sure. He blows a bunch of dandelion fuzz in her face, her once again running back in as the guy tries to claw at her through the mail slot. She stabs his arm, him slowly pulling his hand back as it splits in half along the blade. Jesus Christ. In the kitchen, she finds the creepy CGI boy from earlier. His hand split open like the dude outside. Literally anytime this hand showed up for the rest of the movie, I would fight a gag. It's so gross. He tells her that she hurt his feelings and demands they play a game now or she'll regret it. She indulges in the hide and seek game, going to the bathroom and being found by the priest. His hand also split. If you hadn't noticed it by now, the actor who plays Jeffrey plays all these creepy dudes she's been seeing. That's why the boy has a CGI abomination face. Power of makeup and shitty CGI, I guess. The priest comes in and starts to ask her uncomfortable questions about her intimate life.
When did you lose your virginity?
Anyway, how is your sex life?
When he tries to climb on her, she stabs him in the side and runs away to her car, ending up running over Jeffrey in the middle of the road. She stops to see if he's okay, him pulling her out of the car and driving away without her. Her once again running back to the cottage. The car pulls in behind her and the naked guy from earlier appearing. And here we go with the weird shit. This guy's stomach starts expanding and he leans over as we are forced to witness in all its glory this man give birth to a guy. It's revealed that this offspring is the CGI boy and his belly expands as he yet again gives birth in great detail to the priest. Next up on the writer's barely disguised fetish, the priest gives birth to Jeffrey. Harper just kind of walks away at this point, missing out on the last birth. It's revealed that this final offspring was her ex, who sits down on the couch with her. He tells her that this is all her fault and that he only wants her love. She responds with a and we cut to the end title card. What in the ever-loving fuck? Listen, I understand the symbolism here, okay? Toxic masculinity breeds more toxic masculinity. Not all toxic men look the same despite them all being cut from the same cloth of fucked up. The reason why the guy's hand got messed up was because it was the same injury her ex had after his death. Something about apples and Eve and all that shit. But why did it have to be presented in this way? The climax is just weird shit happening while Harper just essentially runs to and from the cottage over and over. And during that freaky stuff at the end, she just kind of stands there and watches. This movie is a view of toxic masculinity, yes, but very much told from the perspective of a man. The woman just watches the climax and isn't involved in the central story. I think that's clearly a failure on the topical theme. Again, the first act and even the second are decent. There's seeds of an idea here, but the third act is just too bizarre and falls short in delivering a theme that recognizes the weight it's dealing with. You have to utilize your female protagonist in a story like this. She shouldn't feel like a blank slate in the final act. Giving this one 2.5 out of 5 stars. Thanks so much for watching my video. As for the next movie, lots of people have plans in place for what they would do during a zombie apocalypse, but I don't think heading to your favorite pub is at the top of any lists.